Greetings! In this video we are going to look at study number 9 on page 25 of the Christopher Parkening Classical Guitar Method, Vol.1. In this video I will be providing advice for both beginning and intermediate to advanced guitarists. However, I would encourage advanced guitarists to not skip ahead because some of the concepts that we will be viewing are foundational and very useful to review. In this piece, we are encouraged to use alternating picking. What I mean by that is the I am simile is telling us to use our index, middle, and then the simile means similar. We continue using that fingering for this texture. Now, we want to align our fingers to one string. In the preceding studies, we had an angle in which each finger was aligned to one string. If I were to put my right forearm and hand fairly parallel to the ground, then each finger wants to align to one different string, which is very useful for playing arpeggios quickly. However, if we want to play one string very quickly with multiple fingers, if we let our hand drop down like this, now all three of these fingers align to string number 1. And then if I want to move between strings, instead of curling my fingers more, which can be very problematic and cause inaccuracy, I'm simply going to shift my hand up and down that string distance apart. So if I'm on string 1, I'm going to shift up, and then shift back down. And you just see it's this little shift, but it really helps with our accuracy. So I'd encourage you to practice that. Creating a little study, such as just doing 4 notes of each string, and then shifting, is a great way to train your hand to just move the entire hand just a little bit rather than trying to curl your fingers further and end up bumping other strings. And if that's working well for you, try taking it faster. Let's go ahead and play through this study together. Ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. For intermediate to advanced guitarists, I would also encourage you to, as always, play this in different meters, but also try playing this with rest strokes. You could place your thumb on string number 6 and just kind of keep it out of the way, and then get this really steep angle. So now instead of being over the string like this, I'm going to open up my fingers and do this very flat picking where I'm pushing toward the top of the guitar, and it gets a lot more force and power. So it would sound something like this. Playing with rest strokes is vital to playing like a professional and getting the big sound that professionals get in their recordings. So I'd encourage you to start getting your hand used to it as soon as possible and learning how to play quickly with rest strokes. Another thing you could do is try doing an AMI picking pattern. It's a good brain stretch, especially when we're playing something that's written in groups of 4 to play with a pattern of 3 and have to shift in the middle of those groupings. So I'd encourage you to practice that and get your hand used to it, because this is a nice simple context, but things are going to get far more complicated. If we can do it in a simple context, it's going to be easier to apply it to a more complex situation. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope this is helpful.